Trying to set this shit on fire, but yeah, almost done. Is it on fire, this motherfucker? Damn it. I wanna burn this shit. Not good. All the spark plugs on this fucking bourbon are pretty sooted up. Looks like it was running rich as fuck. Hopefully it doesn't need like plug wires and all that shit burns. I gotta fucking clean this bitch to sell it. I laugh because like Tony Angelo and all these fools, they always had that running joke saying, we're gonna lose the shop if we don't do this, you know, because they're just playing around though, because they're rich, right? They work for Discovery, so they ain't gonna lose no fucking shop. But over here, I do tell myself that shit, like, we're gonna do this before we lose the fucking shop. So I gotta sell this home. You know, I don't wanna lose the shop, but I gotta make some fucking money. Just been buying all sorts of dumb shit. I want to buy that little trailer though. I want to buy it so I can start a petting zoo business with the goats. I don't even know. So this thing runs good with the fucking new spark plugs, but the steering pump leaks. Wish I knew where the fuck they took all this shit apart. I think they were just trying to steal the radio, but the back has like an anchor. So they weren't able to. They took the little face off of it. Hopefully I can find it in the goddamn truck. But I'm putting it all together. I had to fucking hunt down some screws from the other one. Parts truck, and then just gotta put it back together. It's alright. Should crank right the fuck up. Trying to embarrass me, fucking truck. So I put this bitch back together, little panels, everything. I fucking found the phase that fits to this radio. Here.
On Twin03 or go online to csnradio.com.
Fires right up. Still a little fucking cranky, but there's a lot of things that could be on that TBI that can make it run rich. Spark plug wires. Not having a good spark will like send the little computer on a trip, and also the temperature sensor and the map and the full absolute pressure sensor. So I'm gonna fuck with whatever. It did get a little bit better with the spark plugs. I still gotta put the glove box back on, but it's not broken or anything. Should be golden. Little bikes.
World stops turning. No more war pigs have the power.
closer. I had to change this mirror because that one's all crusty. It doesn't have the bullseye, and this one's like brand new, so I gotta change that. And I'm happy this one's not molested. They didn't cut a 6x9 to it. Speaker on the bottom, that one they did, so I'm kind of tempted to change the other door. We'll see if it doesn't sell quick enough. I might just swap it. Hell yeah, my brother. Got some parts in here for the fucking Datsun. Nice little stainless. Hugger short tubes. It's what only fits here, you know what I'm saying? But it'll look good. It's what I had before. But these are stainless. It comes with everything, collectors, gaskets. I'm gonna tell you what, I had like two choices between styles of hugger headers. And I'm just so happy I went with these because other than having to change the fucking location of the temperature switch, which is whack in there anyway, I had to plug it up, you know, because if not, you have to clearance them like these. That's why they cut this fucking hole in these with a torch, but I don't want to do that to these bad ones. So I just gotta relocate, and it's gonna look cleaner where I put it anyway. But yeah, all the clearances are tighter than our nun's asshole here, but it all flies, nothing hits. It's all golden. It looks beautiful. This thing's running like shit. But with the TVI, it could be the fucking cooling temperature sensor, the map, or the fucking plugs and wires. I already changed the plugs. Once you give it a little gas, it'll chill. So I think it's the map. Also gonna put new gas because I don't know it's working so much on the tank. And I added some fuel, but almost to be garbage and all the lines and all that shit's gonna run it for a while. Put new gas. Should be golden though. This fucking bourbon is baby though. I can get used to this life of luxury, considering in the buckets I usually move in. But hell yeah, my brother. GMC bourbon. I'm pretty close to getting it all smooth the fuck out. I'm probably gonna go with fucking like the fucking fiber resin glaze on it for pinholes and to fucking prevent rust. Yeah, and then give it a fucking dope ass sand for a badass finish when throwing that rhino liner shit. And I think the whole fucking box should probably be sandblasted if you don't want that shit coming back out. Because if you fucking try to primer or unless it sells like a self-etching rust primer, if you try to fucking primer or yeah, if you fucking primer rhino line over this rust surface shit, it's gonna just come back out real quick. Anyway, but closer than yesterday anyway, right? I try to give a fucking get on every project here in the fucking property at least an hour or so every day, you know. Obviously the ones I'm working on the most, like the ones I need to get out, or simply should I get out of them all day or whatever. But there's a whole lot of thinking on this bitch. Because when you do like a body swap, it's never like a written book on whatever, you know. I don't think anybody's put a fucking Studebaker 49 on a, what is it, 77 Pontiac Grand Prix, you know, so nothing's like set in stone. But it's more or less similar to other ones, I guess, right? GM on Stud. I need to modify the original fucking. I need to modify the original lever or make one that gets from here and has a hole where it pivots here, because this is the shifter for the automatic transmission. So right now it's in parking, and down is gonna be a first, second, whatever, reverse, neutral drive. And then this bitch was the old 3 on the tree lever. But since when I do these swaps, kind of like on my freaking 52 or on the 57, on the chop top or any of the other ones I've done, I want to keep the original levering, and I don't want to have like a fucking weird ass B&M shifter and shit like that. Even though on my rat rod, I do have one of those speed shifters, but that's because that column didn't have our original automatic. You know what I'm saying? It was the original stick, so whatever. But anyway, this is gonna get adapted to that shit, so the cab dimensions and the wheelbase and everything from that frame to this is kind of awkward, so you lose a little bit of foot space. But I need to make a panel here that covers till here, I guess, or somewhere, because this needs to pivot in there, so it's gonna be boxed out. It's gonna be a little weird in there. I might just make the panel all the way over here and have it come down straight down here and be like flat off this and then bend down where it still gives us a place to fly, and we don't lose that much foot space. This is the original pedal. It'd be cool if I could keep it working and shit. Let's see. Probably not. I'm gonna have to take this fucking original handbrake lever the fuck off of here. So I guess this brace, I need to cut it because it's gonna be in the way of this pedal assembly for the brake system. I'm gonna convert to manual brakes, so I have to order a manual brakes plate, and it should be pretty easy to run it. Like right here, there's space in the hood to just run it right there, right here. Take this bitch off, run it off there, and I'm gonna weld an angle there and switch straight out. And then on the other side, I'm gonna put the manual brakes plate and the fucking master cylinder, and we should be in fucking business. I think here, I still need to make a bracket here. I just kind of like mounted it with these shorter bolts. I'm a little bit longer bolts, so it's more of a 90 off of this. And then, but we should be golden. The inner fender of this truck, that section goes through here. So it's actually gonna clear, and I don't have to fuck with the lines, and I'm gonna have the boosted brakes fit inside the hood. Should be golden. Clears the column. I removed the column because I gotta finish doing some bracing, and then I want to make a mount off the middle. Right here it clears golden. This is too far out. I'm gonna like lop it off and then move this forward so it can bolt onto the very edge right here. Look good. And then it clears the column. This motherfucker looks like I wired it a long time ago. This is supposed to be for like a relay, but they're all bridge, so it's pointless and looks fucking shitty. Get rid of all that shit. I want to find out like power to dashboard and whatever, and then just shave everything else and then run my own relay for the lights. For sure all this like canisters gonna get deleted, and all these vacuum lines are just making the engine run shit. It doesn't need the fucking emissions from the Datsun on that motor. It does not need them. And then also this return line, it's not being ran because it's not on a return system now with this carburetor. And then this is I'm looking for a fucking swap in all these unmarked engines. See if I can recognize the bitch. Could film a horror movie up in this, huh? That one right here is XJS V12, 12 cylinders. Jaguar XJS.
Did the company shut down?
Nah, they still make Jaguars. They're just, these motherfuckers are hard to restore. There's a lot of them laying around. Some people want that rear end because it's the rear axle on this car. They use it for hot rods.
Oh, Volkswagen.
Yeah, a little Beetle. This is pretty cool, but
The Beetle.
look at the Jaguar here.
Oh, that's what
Some straight up Thundercat shit. Be careful. Go look at it. It's a hippie Beetle. You see all the graffiti? It says love on it. You know, they used to have that shit on the roof over here. Yeah. I really want this thing, dude. Come here. Yeah, it has a sunroof. This shit slammed would be straight up hot rod. Look at it. Like a straight, you know, you have one just like it. The one that came with that Mercury gasser. It's just like this blue one, dude. Look at the roof on this bitch.
Sun?
Yeah, straight sunroof, dude. Look in there.
Yes.
And it's a shorty, straight shorty.
This will be old.
I want to tell him how much you want without that fucking box on it. We're tripping on the square body, how the hinges are not regular hinges. Si sabes que es una 5500, esta por es más grande. So we came to harvest the fucking hinge and it's not the same. My nephew really likes this T-Bird. I was telling him it has a cockpit, like spacecraft interior. A lo mejor era... ¿Lo hicieron espalda rápida o qué? Simón, sí lo watch aquí. That motherfucker's just like my tow truck. Same year and everything. I need that hood. Charging because they killed the battery the other day. I do a battery setup on it because of the airbags, but I think I'm gonna take all that shit off. Here with like fucking some mineral spirits, clean up all the grief. And I'm not do some fucking quick fiberglass, but reduced with a fiber resin so it flows. Just fills in all the cavities that are not to the fucking height. I tried to hammer some of it out, but homeboy that did it just warped some of the welding. It's hard not to, and some of it's like, I'm sure it was pretty fucking busted, like you see all those little divots on the other side here, so I think it'll ride. Should look golden right now in a little bit.